Good evening, good evening. Yes, it's evening, not even an afternoon. I've had a busy day, busy afternoon. I went to sit at my table and do some work. Then I was distracted or disturbed by phone calls. Then I had to do my chores. Then I had a beautiful little dinner with my parents, and I've just returned back to my table. And I sat down and I was like, well, let's see what it is all about today. I think where we are right now is the day before this new moon. The idea of our intentions having been, about planting seeds, about going forward, about trusting in our journey and believing that we are awakening. Do you believe in your awakening? Sometimes we can question things quite often, and it can bring about sort of negative feeling and negative thoughts to where we are. And, sometimes if you try and, explain it to other people, it just does not work, does it? Definitely not. So, anyway, I'm being called to just light one of these lovely incense, so I'm going to do that. And I have got for you, I was thinking about what it is that I wanted to channel, what it is I wanted to do. I've got my cards. We've got my moon cards. And we have got our beautiful Everyday Witch Tarot, and we've got our rings. So they called to me, my moon cards called to me, and I've got my beautiful solidite stone. And last night when I went to watch my reader, White Feather Tarot, one of the options of the cards was a solidite, and I just bought it and I thought, yep, that's pile 2 for me. So synchronicities and messages and guidance is really strong right now. I don't know if you guys have felt it, but I certainly have. And I love so much that Spirit give me so much help and guidance. And it's just really about the awakening of it. So when I was sitting here thinking about what it is I want to channel, what is it we're going to be on the cards today, I've got a spell for awakening that I'm going to read to you. And then my You Are a Channel book. Receive guidance from higher realms, ascended masters, star families, and more. This is by Sarah Land, and it's a wonderful book. And I kind of just thought, right, what message is in here? Because it was looking at me. So I've opened it up to page 93. Okay. And these are the words that the council explains, that the energy of giving and receiving are one. In all that you give in your passion to bring love, light, and higher wisdom to the world, remember to allow yourself to receive. You don't have to evolve your channeling abilities professionally or offer services, but many feel the inspiration or desire to do so. Just you being in a higher level of consciousness and in a higher vibration is serving in ways that you can never understand. Every message you receive and the energy that flows through is for you. And look at this coming straight at me. Connect with every message and know it is for you. Practice the wisdom and live it yourself. That's what really changes things in your life. So I wanted to share that with you. That's a lovely, beautiful start to our session right here, our words of wisdom. So practice your wisdom that you are learning. Practice it in your life in some way. Share it with your loved ones. Share it with your world around you. Okay, so a spell for awakening. Ancient stars in endless skies reveal the truth that never dies. Through veils of time and webs of fate, unlock the path, illuminate. Through earth's deep roots and ocean's tides, let wisdom's flame in me abide. From shadow's depth to mountain's peak, grant me the voice in which to speak. Let ego's chains now fall away as dawn ascends to birth the day. With heart unbound and vision clear, I walk the path that draws me near. To all that's whole, to all that's true, I weave the spell, I follow through. A bridge of light, a soul untamed, my sacred fire, my will proclaimed. As above, so below, as within, so without, so mote it is, and so it is. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. So that is our awakening spell, just ready for our beautiful new moon tomorrow. And of course, today the energy has been really strong. So let us ask our moon cards for some guidance on our pre-new moon day. What is it that we can think about tonight in our intentions? What is it that you can guide us with, please, spirits, with our moon cards? I don't know why I normally get runes first, but I wanted to pick up these moon cards. That was really quick. Okay, let's see what comes out with our moon cards today. I did use these this morning, and quite a few came out actually. Right, we have got the Moon Totem Wolf. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. So I'm feeling here this sort of idea of sort of balance, grounding yourself in your now. I'm being told, grounding yourself in your now. Moon in Leo, it is important, and it is the moon in Leo. Oh my goodness. It is important to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. Waning moon, let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is time for casting away the emotions that no longer serve you. So that is incredible, because if we consider the moon in Leo, the new moon in Leo is tomorrow. We have a waning moon, and that is about causing your inner turmoil. So cast away that final release, knowing this is our path. This is our awakening. This is my guidance. It's for me. Okay, just like we read in the book. And beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control right now. Okay, so take that how it resonates. I'm not sure what else to say to you on that one. Thank you, moon cards. That was wonderful. Okay, so we'll leave them on the table, and we will ask for, we have our horse, and we have the horseshoe again. And you saw me shuffle my bag. So once again, we have this beautiful, beautiful unicorn. So we're still in our lucky period, and luck, magical and luck, magic and luck on the table. How beautiful. We have got, same as we had swallow, we've got a Hulgaz again. Goodness me. And let's see if another one wants to come out. Oh, alrighty then. We've got our diamond shape, our blank. Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank, I'm being told. And we've got this one as well. That was with us the other day. And one of the big ones have come out, and it's the lotus flower. So remember with the lotus about balance, and that is exactly what I mentioned. This idea of having the balance, being grounded, knowing that you're here right now. Okay, so that's beautiful, the runes. Okay, let's talk about our runes quickly. So let's go to swallow again, just to remind ourselves. What is swallow all about? It's a very positive stone. Okay, that was yeah. All right, where are you, swallow? Yeah. Don't think it's a I was. It could be. Let's have a look at the other one. Remember, I always get a bit mixed up with them. I should actually, no, Soilo. All right, Soilo. Soilo is energy, good health, success. So it's the rune of the sun, life-sustaining light it provides. It represents the light of day in which all is illuminated. There's no darkness to obscure our vision. Okay, you are in a position to use beneficial energies of the sun to illuminate your path and reach your goals. And that was in our spell of awakening. So it is about awakening right now. That is beautiful. What else can I tell you here? Draw on your creativity, your inherent skills and talents to strengthen your pursuits, knowing you have great power at your disposal. Just be careful to guard about being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. Okay? In the moon in Leo. Just be careful of that. All right. Beautiful. Magical uses: strengthen your self-confidence, motivation, success, healing, victory over challenges, and spiritual guidance. Of course, we have Halgaz, naughties, no, it's not naughties, it's Halgaz. Halgalaz, about destructive forces again, but it's also about awakening, because these forces can not be controlled if you allow them, because you are too fixed in being frustrated or not moving forward. So make sure that you think about it as a temporary scenario, and what is the lesson that I need to heal? What is it that I need to understand? It's important shifts are taking place for you now, whether materially, emotionally, or spiritually. But for new creation to occur, what is old must be dismantled. So what's no longer serving you, cast it away. Okay? Habits, behaviors, all of it. Okay. Protection, like quick transformation, success in difficult situations, and breaking unhealthy patterns. Wonderful. And let's have a look at Giras, was it? Let's just have a look. Where was it? Gira. Yeah. Letter sound Y as in year. Year. Harvest, reward, natural cycles, fruition, fertility, and growth. How beautiful that is when we think about harvest, when we think about a new moon and planting seeds. So yes, absolutely. A seed planted in spring must be given time to grow, and the resulting plant can only be harvested in its proper time. But provided you have put the necessary work into preparing the soil, tending the crops, and reaping the harvest, indicates that your efforts will be successful. But don't rest on your laurels for too long. Just as the work of preparing for winter must follow close on the heels of the harvest celebrations, the need for careful resourcefulness and quiet patience will come around again in due time. This is simply the natural cyclical order of life. Recognizing this helps you to flow with circumstances rather than resisting them. Beautiful. Yira, it symbolizes a union of opposites such as dawn and dusk, and that was in our awakening, and the liminal times between seasons. You are advised to acknowledge that any adversity you are and have been experienced will ultimately contribute to your growth. It's a lesson to be learned. Beautiful. Beautiful. It brings bringing in desired events, family matters, growth, and increase. Patience, again, facilitates harmonious relationships to time and seasons. So, beautiful, fantastic runes on the table for us today, alongside magic, luck, and balance, growth. Look, our lotus flower is about growth as well. And a lotus flower grows out of murky waters. It is the only flower that will seed and flower at the same time. So I'm hearing, if you haven't done your intentions ready for new moon, doesn't matter, just do it when you're ready. You know, tomorrow is the new moon day. Think about it tomorrow morning, make a couple of notes, set your intentions. It's all about just allowing that energy to guide you. All right, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. That's lovely. Okay, let's continue. Let us continue with our beautiful cards. And let's see what our beautiful witch, everyday witch tarot is going to guide us with today. I just want to see something very quickly. No, it was just a Celtic spread. In the other Witches Tarot, there was a summer spread, which was really good, actually, we did. But I'm going to use these cards because they called to me. And I do want to poof, I'm getting really warm. I know the sun is shining in on me, but I just feel like Phoenix energy right about now. Really, really, really warm. Okay, so Spirit, let us see what this is on the table. Can I have some guidance for me and my wonderful viewer? What is it that we can have guidance with for the new moon coming tomorrow, for our next period of time of this beautiful new moon? 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. 5 of Swords and another one. We have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Goodness me. Burden, burden, burden. Carrying lots of things. Interesting. Cast away emotions. That's what that is under. And Moon in Leo. Here we go. Lovely. 2 cards. Wheel of Fortune. And Ace of Wands. Fantastic. Okay. So there's a very lovely story here coming up on our table. And we have the Chariot at the bottom. So fast movement. And we have the Devil. So let us have a little look. 5 of Swords under the Wolf Totem. Beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control. Doesn't that look exactly like they've done that? Look at our witches. Oh, our 5 of Swords. We've got Swords, Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune, and a Major Arcana. Right, so when we think about swords, what do we know? Well, I just want to open up my thing. Right, so our swords are communication. And beware of letting your wilder instincts spin out of control with our wolf totem. Maybe, you know, you might actually say something you don't want to say. Maybe your communication isn't actually going to serve you. Be careful of that. Watch out for your communication right now. And swords are about communication. It's about truth. It's also about finding problems and solutions. Now, interesting how we talked about day and night in our awakening spell and in the reading in the channeling book. Okay, remember we did that as well. Where was it? There it is. I should have kept it open. I do apologize. There it is. Okay, so this was, remember, serving in ways that you can never understand. Every message you receive and the energy that flows through it is you. Connect with every message and know it is for you. So practice the wisdom and live it for yourself. And in the awakening, day and night, there's always an opposite, isn't there? And the same with our lotus flower. That's the opposite, the seeding and the flowering, okay? So we are very aware of balance and making sure that we maintain that balance. Now, 5s are all about conflict and loss and chaos. And we have that a little bit with our Halgar's rune as well, all right? Next to it, of course, we have our diamond shape blank that I still haven't found out about. I must do, because it keeps coming up. There's an interesting story there, I'm sure of it. I will get back to you on it. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is about understanding that this is a lesson. There's a lesson here that you are learning. And so maybe, just maybe, your new moon intention is about letting go, knowing and trusting that you've learned your lesson, that you don't need to go back, you don't need to replay, you don't need to go over anything more. You can only go forward now with what you know and have, with who you are right now. And that's the wisdom in it, I'm believing to say. Right, 5 of Swords. Just because you get what you want doesn't mean you're going to be happy that you got it. Be careful for what you wish for, is what this card is all about. Sometimes sharing is better than winning. All right. So don't let your wilder instincts spin out of control. Sharing is better than winning. All right. Yay, I get all the swords. One of these witches sure is looking happier than the other two. It looks like her spell won over those of the others, and she has proven herself to be the superior magic wielder. But at what cost? Maybe she got so caught up in the moment that she didn't think about the consequences. But it is pretty clear there are going to be some. At best, there will be a lack of trust in the future. At worst, her friends will never work with her again. Was it worth it? Somewhere down the road, she may be wishing she'd played a little nicer. So things to consider. Life is a lot easier when people work together instead of always trying to win or be the best. The Five of Swords reminds us of the cost of being obsessed with coming out on top, and it warns us that there may be those around us who aren't really looking out for our best interests. Are you playing nice? That's a very, very good message for me right now. So I am going to really listen to that advice and see about that one. Right, so tens are about completion, something coming to an end, fulfillment, and of course we have our wands, which is fire, career, goals, passion, will, desires, and projects. And you can see there he is struggling with all of these brooms, all by himself, and his cat's on his shoulder. He's going up a hill. It's quite steep as well. Looks like it's a really heavy burden right now. And it's underneath, let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. All right, so the Ten of Wands. Life can hand you a lot of burdens to carry. Only you can choose which ones to keep hauling around and which ones to put down. That poor witch sure is carrying a lot, isn't she? It is a wonderful thing to be of service to others. There is satisfaction to be gained from assisting those who need it and in helping family and friends and co-workers. And that guy on the street, just be sure that you aren't spreading yourself too thin. If you find yourself feeling exhausted and drained, maybe you are doing too much for too many on a regular basis. Things to consider. The Ten of Wands almost always indicates someone who is not only carrying a heavy burden, but is probably toiling under burdens that really belong to others. Are you one of those people who are always trying to fix everyone else's problem? Do you carry the load for your family, your friends, and everyone else who crosses your path? If so, it is probably time to take another look at what burdens you are carrying. Figure out which ones don't truly belong to you, then put them down. I mean it. Put them down right now. Remember that if you allow yourself to become completely drained, trying to be everything for everybody, you will eventually reach a point where you can't do anything for anyone, including yourself. And that doesn't benefit you or those you love, does it? Very true. Right, so underneath our moon in Leo, important time to guard against being self-centered. Now, selfish, self-centered, but then there's also selfless. And that's very important. Over-opinionated or pushy. Because lions, Leos can tend to be quite opinionated and pushy. And it sometimes means that you're not open to listening to advice or help. Or even the guidance that Spirit is trying to show you. So, the Wheel of Fortune, 10 again, completion for you is definitely on the table. All possibilities lie before you. Look at that witch. Spin the wheel, my friend. Look at it. With change comes opportunity. What will you choose? A witch in a pointy hat stands next to a prize wheel, one hand poised to spin it. At various places on the wheel, there are pictures, a house, a pot of pentacle-marked coins, a caduceus, a shooting star, a sun, a diamond ring, an open book, and a heart. It is clear she has a multitude of wide-open possibilities. All of them are good. All she has to do is decide which one she wants and to go for it. Who among us doesn't wish for prosperity, health, love, and opportunity? Of course, if we are given too many options, it becomes harder to choose. Life is almost easier when it is difficult and the possibilities are limited. Wheel of Fortune shows us that change is coming. Perhaps we'll get to choose. Perhaps fate will choose for us. Either way, that wheel is spinning and nobody knows what will happen next. So things to consider. The Wheel of Fortune says, heads up and pay attention. Are there opportunities in front of you that you aren't paying attention to? If so, you'd better grab one before it spins out of reach. Wrestling with a difficult choice. This card won't help you to make the decision, but it does remind you that fortune favors the bold. If you don't choose, the universe will probably choose for you. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune is simply warning that something unexpected is coming. That doesn't mean something bad necessarily, but it is always good to be prepared, isn't it? Okay, so time to be prepared because the Ace of Wands is in front of us. And remember what we said about our beautiful ones. They are career, goals, passion, desire, will. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Sometimes the universe gives you a boost. Don't miss an opportunity when it comes along filled with potential. When that wheel is spinning, here it comes for you. So on our table is very clear indication. Like I asked, what is going to be coming in our next touch? Something is coming for us very soon. The Ace of Wands is a powerful card. Take the energy and run with it, it says. Filled with potential. And I say to you, didn't I? Chase that energy, follow that energy, let it guide you. The universe is offering you a gift, creativity, success, spirituality. Who knows what it might be? But like all such gifts, this one won't last forever. When it appears, be sure to grab it and make the most of the energy and possibility it holds. This moment may not come around again. Embrace your own inner fire and whatever fabulous things are coming your way. Could be many with the Wheel of Fortune. So embrace as much as you can, my friend. Things to consider. When the Ace of Wands appears in a reading, it often can be an indication of something wonderful, powerful and life-changing. What's happening in your life right now? Are you taking advantage of all the opportunities in front of you? If the Ace of Wands shows up as a future card, it is both a promise and a warning. Be alert so you don't miss this moment when it gets here. The Ace may also represent a symbol of your own inner power. After all, the universe lies within us as much as it lies without. Make sure you are channeling your strengths and energy in the most productive and positive ways possible. Isn't that fantastic? Beautiful, beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. So there we have on the table very clearly, okay? Put the burden down that does not belong to you. If it's not serving you, leave it behind. We're going forward. We have got the spin of the wheel. It's happening for us. We also received the Chariot, remember, on the bottom. So it is time. It's happening now for us. Now is the time, okay? Anything else you'd like to share for us? Now is time. Absolutely. Here we go. What else is coming out? The Two of Wands. Make a choice. So whatever's coming up, look, even her sitting there, she's got this way to go, that way to go. Remember our lotus flower? Seeds and grows at the same time. I can't pick up things at the minute. I don't know why. Yeah, sees and grows at the same time. That is very clear. Let go and make sure you guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated or pushy. You know, make your choice, okay? Make your choice. Put things down because this is going to be presented to you. Grab hold of it. Whatever it is resonates. Let me know in the comments. Would love to hear. And the Two of Wands. Remember, twos are all about duality, balance, been talking about balance. And again, the wands. Okay, the same thing, career, success, you know, writing ones. Make your choice, whatever it is that you're looking at right now. Okay, set your intention. You're going to solve the problem. You're going to go forward. Whatever you want to do, but set your intention right now, because this is for you now. It is a good time to spend time contemplating options, but sooner or later you're going to have to choose one. Which direction pulls to you the most strongly? All right. Which way? This way or that way? But make a choice. Spirit is very clear on that, my friend. Very, very clear. It's wonderful to have a number of choices, especially if they are all good options, but pondering all the options and planning for the future is a sign of wisdom and maturity, awakening we talked about. We all want to be sure we make the right selection when faced with an important decision, but sooner or later you'll have to actually pick something. All right, so don't lose out on your possibilities. Only you can decide if now is the right time, but don't wait forever. Only you can decide. Now is the right time. Don't wait forever. And we have luck on the table. We have luck on the table. So I think something that is going to come. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is a spin, isn't it? It's a spin. So that's a bit of luck, isn't it? What would you like? It's going to fall onto something that's really lucky for you. Something that you really wanted. I think here right now is a wish fulfilled that is coming. It's almost like this little girl is looking and, oh, I wish. And look at all of these things that are in front of her. She's, my gosh, oh, I better grab hold of this. I don't know how to. I don't know what to do. Yes, make your choice. Which way? This or that? Make your choice, my friend. It is time. All right. Let's ask our dream cards. I love the dream card message. Just a final message for what's on this table, please, for our new moon intention, our awakening, our next step. Let go. Trust is to be able to trust what you cannot yet see with your eyes. Use your imagination, create your dreams in your mind, and they will become clear for you to see. Beautiful. Fantastic. Thank you for that. That is beautiful. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this reading today. I certainly have. It's given me some wonderful insight. I'm very, very blessed, and I'm very blessed to have shared it with you. So thank you for joining me. Words of wisdom. Like and subscribe and share if you can, and, you know, I don't know, make a comment and tell me how you're doing, and maybe set your intention in the comments. That way it kind of solidifies this reading if it's resonated with you. So my friend, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Rest of your evening. Enjoy, and I'll see you again soon.